How's it going, Guardians? It's me, Mythical Evan here, and welcome to a brand new Destiny 2 video. Now, originally I was having this video scripted, but I realised it's taking too long and I need to get this video out before Witch Queen, so I might as well do it. So, on DestinyRecipes.com, I believe once you have synced it with your Dylan account, you can get access to the key weapons feature. If I just click here, onto my checklist, this will be free for any player, and I'm just going to go through the whole list, and it will show you the god rolls, and I'll explain how you, like, the best ways to get the weapon. I do have a script, like a video script that's like half done for it, but like I can't be bothered to read off that because it will just take so much more effort for editing, so I'm just going to do it in one thing. Yeah, here, the targeted weapons, key weapons. Okay, so the first selection, I guess, is the grenade launchers, the blinding grenades. These are good for endgame content like nightfalls, raids, dungeons. That's the one I always forget about, dungeons. So there are 3 here. We have the ignition code, the truth teller, and we also have to pardon our dusts. I really like the ignition code. Pardon our dusts I'm not really bothered about. But yeah, the ignition code, you can get this from Umberlingrams, you can get this from doing season splicer activities, like the expunge missions, or the, what's it called? I always forget what it's called. Override, that's what it's called. Or the override missions. And it's really easy to farm. You can also get it from Umberlingrams. I don't know if I said that, but yeah. Splice engrams, you can do that. I believe there is the grenade launcher and auto rifle one. So if you want to get a good roll on the Chroma Rush, then you can also target farm that one. I believe you can also get it so that it has multiple perk rolls. If you do the corrupted expunge missions, it works like that as well. So I'm guessing that's how it works. We've got the truth teller here, which is a void grenade launcher. So this is a energy slot. So the second one. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. God roll. Let's see. Can I zoom out? Will that help? It's gonna be really small now. Okay, God roll. Blinding grenades with a field prep, slide shot, or ambitious assassin. That's what it says. I would go for slide shot. I don't have a slide shot roll, but I'm not really bothered because all I need is vorpal weapon and blinding. So now we can actually move on to truth teller. I need to remember to do the rolls. We have the truth teller, which is from the world loot pool. I don't really like using the truth teller. I do have a roll of it, but I'm just not a big fan of it. It is a 100% god roll though, which that is just amazing. I don't know how I've been able to do that, but I mean I have named it PvP god roll, so like maybe yeah. So for my roll, as you can see, I got blinding nades, auto loading, and disruption break. All you really need is blinding and disruption break, and it's really easy to grind for this. If you have a lot of gunsmith materials and you're waiting to cash them in on the final day like I am, literally like an hour before reset, then yeah, do that because you could get a god roll. I'm not going to really be farming for the truth teller. Finally, we have to pardon our dust from Dares of Eternity. This is farmable the same way that all of the other Dares of Eternity weapons are. Literally, you just play Dares of Eternity and then cash in the keys, which I won't do until next season because Witch Queen stuff. If you're not doing the Legend campaign, I'm doing the Legend campaign now. So, the whole paracausal halls and treasure keys and that, I'm hoarding the paracausal halls, which is not the treasure keys. But yeah, for the Pardon Our Dust, it's a kinetic, so that is good. Also, it comes with auto-loading holster, which the ignition code doesn't. Which is why people say that the Pardon Our Dust is better, but I can't really tell because I don't use grenade launchers, because I don't play a lot of endgame content. Like, the most endgame content I play is probably trying to solo the Grasp of Avarice dungeon the past couple of weeks, but that's really it. Yeah, so that is the Pardon Our Dust. Let's go on to the auto rifles. We have the Chroma Rush, Shadow Price, Annoying Hunger, and the Arctic Haze. So with the Chroma Rush is an auto rifle from Season of the Splicer. You obtain the same way that you can get the ignition code grenade launcher, and you can actually get some pretty decent rolls on this thing. Like, I've had so many rolls over the past 2 seasons of the Chroma Rush that they're just all very good, except for like the few where you get like the one bad perk combination. it's normally pretty decent rolls that you get. As you can see, mine there is Heating Up, Rampage, and Fresh. You do need Rampage and Subsistence, apparently, for the God roll, but I like Heating Up. That was the original God roll. I think it was like a Rick Cactus guide or something like that, or Aztec Cross, I don't know. But yeah, that's the roll that I saw on someone's video, so I was like, okay, I'll keep that. So that is why I have that one. We have the Shadow Price. I'm going to put both of these in the same thing because they have the exact same rolls. It's just that the Adept, when you masterwork it, it has, instead of just increasing the one trait, it increases all of them. Like if you have a Impact Masterwork or whatever it is, it won't just increase impact, it will increase range, stability, handling, and reload speed as well. You can also put Adept mods onto it, but the only decent Adept mod is Adept Icarus and Adept Big Ones, so, you know. Anyway, we have the Shadow Price, which is actually pretty decent auto rifle. If the Shadow Price didn't come back in strikes, I would have definitely put here the Arctic Haze? No, Arctic Haze is the solar one. Whoa. Okay, something's going on there. What's it? The Arc Soul? The auto rifle from the moon. That one is actually pretty decent, the one from the moon. So, if you can, you know, get that, then that'll be better for the Shadow Price. Because actually, you can't get the Shadow Price anymore. Thankfully, I've got a decent roll of it. What have I got? Feeding Frenzy and One for All. You need Overflow. Overflow isn't really that necessary, but it just bumps the magazine up to like 56. But yeah, this is from Nightfalls. It's actually going. You can't actually get this anymore. So if you have a decent roll of the Shadow Price like I do, then do not dismantle it. Keep it because you cannot get a better roll anymore. Same with the Adepts. Just the exact same rolls. Overflow and One for All. I do quite like Feeding Frenzy on this thing though. What have we got next? Gnawing Hunger. Okay, I actually really like the Gnawing Hunger. Gnawing Hunger is an amazing auto rifle. It's one of my favourite top tier auto rifles. Yeah, for some reason I have this roll, the Subsistence multi-kill clip. Why? They are two contrasting perks. I mean, like, Subsistence is about not reloading the magazine, and multi-kill clip is about reloading every, like, 3 kills or something, so it's just not. I'm gonna keep it just because I've had that roll since Season of Arrivals, and it's like my prized possession, I guess. It was a part of my original setup, or yeah, setup. No, original build with a Horde, Gnawing Hunger, and Falling Guillotine. I've also still got the same Falling Guillotine somewhere. What's my other roll? Let's see. Multi-kill clip, Zen Moment. I actually quite like this one as well. This one's not bad. Really, apparently, you need Subsistence and Rampage. Okay. I mean, I can farm for one in the world loot pool. I mean, it's the same way you get, you know, a lot of other weapons from Season of Arrivals, but I guess. Excuse me. Finally, we have the Arctic Haze. This was one of my favourite auto rifles last season. I love the Arctic Haze. I had a triple tap Fresh and the triple tap Vorpal roll. I don't know where my Vorpal roll's gone. Because I did have triple tap Vorpal at one point. I might have dismantled it. Just kind of needed a few legendary shards. But, yeah, triple tap Vorpal is a roll you should definitely keep. You get this from the Varix bounties. They take about 20 minutes to do. It's like you have to completely be on like campaign to get them though. It's not like the daily bounties or the weekly bounties. You have to do like an Empire hunt, and you have to like kill a certain amount of enemies or get precision kills or something. It differs depending on certain variables, I think. Like the week or like the day or something depends on the quest. Maybe it's just random. But yeah, triple tap Fresh is actually pretty decent, especially if you're going with a super focused build. Like when I use my Warlock, when I use a variation of my Stasis build, because I don't really like the Stasis Warlock super, so I just use fresh weapons to build up the super just to knock the super down with what's the beam rifle, trace rifle, Aegis Scepter, that's what it's called. Yeah, using the Aegis Scepter. Yeah, so triple tap and Vorpal weapon will do you good with that. Next we have the SMGs. These SMGs are actually pretty decent. One I would have added on here is either Every Waking Moment from the Moon or Shira's Wrath. Just so that there is Kinetic, Solar, Arc, and Void. I mean, like, Shira's Wrath is difficult to farm for anyway because it's Trials, and Every Waking Moment is just a moon weapon, so it's annoying to get anyway. But I'm actually going to farm for Every Waking Moment just so I have a Void SMG. I think next season, though, if they don't reset the Trials loot pool, I'm going to try and farm for Shira's. Extraordinary... What? I cannot speak. Extraordinary Rendition. Amazing SMG. If you have any roll of this, keep it because it's definitely a god roll. Is that Overflow twice? No, that's Overflow Rampage. They just look very similar on my screen because it's so zoomed out. So yeah, I've got Overflow Rampage roll. What's my overall? Overflow Rampage, Subsistence Rampage. How Rampage isn't a god roll perk, but Frenzy and One for All are, I don't know. So Overflow and Rampage, or Subsistence and Rampage, keep those if you have those rolls. But I mean, like, if you have one of these, I mean, I guess Frenzy's good, but I'm not really a big fan of Frenzy. We also have the Borrowed Time from the Gambit playlist. Once again, Overflow Rampage. This isn't even that bad of a roll. What's the actual god roll? Oh, Frenzy and One for All again. Yeah, Frenzy and One for All, they're good perks. I just don't like them. They're actually good perks on paper, but I just don't like using them. It's this is coming from a person that just spent about 10 hours trying to get the Ascendancy ornament from Gambit. But Gambit is a pain to go through because it's at least 10 to 15 minutes each run. And the whole, the moats falling through the floor thing, and you got invaders sniping you from across the map with either Adored, Sleeper, Galahorn, or Truth. Oh, as of tomorrow, that's the other one. So, yeah, Gambit is a very difficult game mode to play. This is coming from someone that absolutely loves Gambit. Gambit is one of my favourite game modes. I would rather play Gambit over Crucible. Probably not over Trials or Iron Banner, but I play Gambit over Crucible. Talking about Iron Banner, I actually need to complete those bounties on my Warlock. Next we have the Ikelos SMG. Ikelos weapons are kind of nerfed now because Warmind cells, Warmind cells would be great, especially if we can suppress the, what are they called? Suppress the Hive Guardians with Warmind cells. If we can do that, that's awesome. But Warmind cells recently got a nerf, so people haven't been using them. Ikelos was a beast when it was first came out in Season of Rivals. But the nerfs it's seen recently, I'd still pick it up because it's an Arc SMG. There is a lot of them, but it's still a good Arc SMG because Warmind cells are still good. They're just not as good as they used to be. I've actually got a god roll of this somehow. 100% god roll. Threat detector surrounded. Also got Seraph rounds on there, so it's got the ricochet. This is just from the world loot pool. You used to only be able to get it from, I think it was Prophecy Dungeon, but they've changed that now because Prophecy was just too difficult. I've soloed the first boss, but other than that, I've not done anything in that. Actually, no, I've got to the cube room, and I've done the cube room. I've done the cube room solo. I just can't be bothered to do Rainbow Road. What have we got next? Bows. Excuse me. Okay, Whispering Slab. Lightweight frame weapon. Really funny that it's a lightweight frame because on your back or when you're holding it, it literally looks like an aeroplane wing. Whispering Slab from Season of the Rivals. I don't really like this weapon. I mean, it's easy to get, and all you need on it is Vorpal, and it's a god roll, but I'm just not a fan of Whispering Slab. I used to be in Season of Rivals, but I just don't really like it anymore. I'm like the other bows. A bow that I'm really a big fan of is the... is it Arctic Bite? The one from Europa, and the Wolf Tone Draw, which is actually here as well. But yeah, all you need is Volp on this, and it's just from the World Loot Pool. We have Wolf Tone Draw, which is from Lost Engrams and stuff to do with Season of the Lost. Apparently all you need is Dragonfly, so I've got 2 god rolls of this thing. What's this one? I've got Threat Detector god roll, and I've got an Impact Impulse Amplify God roll. And, like Frenzy as well, but like Frenzy really? Because like, what does Frenzy do? What does Frenzy do? I'll look it up later. But yeah, I don't really like Frenzy. I think it's like when you're in combat for like 10 seconds or whatever. Imperial Needle, Chosen Engrams. All you need is Frenzy on this one as well. I mean, like, yeah, sure. I need to probably get an Imperial Needle now that I've got the, what's it called? The Fusion Rifle? The Linear Fusion Rifle from Chosen. I mean, I can farm for an Imperial Needle. What have we got now? Scout Rifles. Okay. Oh, that's glitching. That's great. Okay, we have the Night Watch from... What season is this from? Season of Arrivals, that's what it's called. Yeah. If you want this god roll, go and do the New Light quest. That is where you get the god roll. It literally says it right there. If you do the New Light quest, it's like the second mission or the third mission, you get a guaranteed god roll of this weapon. So if you haven't already, go and get it. Is this the roll? The rapid hit? Rapid hit explosion? Oh no, it's overflow. Yeah, overflow and explosive payload is a god roll. No idea why I'm keeping this roll. No idea. But yeah, this one, the rapid hit, explosive payload, and overflow explosive payload, very good perks. Keep those. Hunjury. Okay, this is a good one, but I just don't have, you know, the right perks apparently. Like One for All is apparently one of the best perks in the game, but I don't believe it. Surplus explosive payload. That's a good roll. You gotta say that's a good roll. Get this from Nightfalls. I don't believe you can get it anymore. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'll look it up. But yeah, really rapid hit One for All. I mean, like, if it's good, let me know, because I really don't like One for All. It's not like it's a terrible perk. It's a good perk. It's just I don't like using it. We got, yeah, Hunjury Adept as well. Eternal Blazon. Okay. Again, rapid hit One for All. Is Overflow Disruption Break not a good perk combination? Overflow Rangefinder with High Cal. These aren't good rolls. I mean, that's an infusion, but, you know. These aren't good rolls. I think Overflow Disruption Break is going to be really good for next season. Especially for the anti-barriers. Yeah, this is from Strikes. So if you just go and play Strikes if you want this. Rapid hit One for All, apparently. I don't really believe that. Yeah, this is what I saw. Double rapid hit. Is this a thing? If this is a thing, I'm gonna go grind out the blind well, but I don't think that's a thing. Rapid hit multi kill clip. God roll. That is a god roll. Dim says it is, so screw you, DestinyRecipes.com. Dim said it's a god roll, so it's a god roll. I mean, you can also get Vorpal on the thing, but like, I can't really be bothered to grind the blind well that much just to get a Vorpal roll. If you can get double rapid hit, I'm getting that just as like a joke weapon. I'm never actually going to use it. Final weapon, because I'm not counting the Adepts or the time loss versions. Vision of Confluence. I have Firefly. I have a Firefly roll of this. And all I need is rewind rounds. Rewind rounds. How people say that and don't mess up, I have no clue. Yeah, rewind rounds is all I need. That's fine. I can get that. I can get that after Witch Queen, because I'm not doing a raid now. Okay, Vision of Confluence. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. Boss DPS shotties. We got the Heritage with, is that Recombination, Reconstruction? I do not own any weapons with these perks. Reconstruction. This weapon slowly reloads itself over time to double capacity. Recombination. Elemental Final Blows increase this weapon's damage. This weapon's next shot. Okay. That's why people use like those and then use the first and last hour as well, because it's elemental damage. Okay, so this is from Deepstone Crypt, which is a raid that I have done the first encounter to and attempted the second one, and we failed every single time because we had no team coordination whatsoever. Also, only 2 people knew what they were actually doing, so I think that was one of the reasons. But, I mean, like, after Witch Queen, I can always try and get Heritage. We have First and Last Out, which is an actually really good weapon. I like using this weapon. It's like the only arc shotgun. It's a part of my day 1 and my Gambit Century loadout. So, as soon as... So, on the Saturday... Or the Sunday? No, the Monday. On the Monday, before I log out of Destiny for the last time with the Beyond Light load screen, I'm going to hit the day 1 loadout button on my dim, and it will just put all these weapons that I need for day 1. Like, if I can pop over here, I'd show you. Loadouts. Hunter. Where's my day 1 build? Yeah, here it is. So I've got all of these biting winds, that's what the build's called. All of these weapons that I'm gonna have. I've got tracked cannon there for some reason. But yeah, all those weapons, because dim's gonna be down for the first day, so I'm not gonna go back and forth from my vault every time I need a new weapon, so I'm just gonna put them all on my character. So First and Last Out, we have a gold roll on this. All we need is a Assault Mag, and that is a perk for perk gold roll. Has it also got a range masterwork? I'm not sure. But yeah. Also loading holster and vocal weapon, that's what you need. Assault mag if you can. And clearing shotties. These aren't really important, but I mean, yeah. So we have lead from gold trench barrel. Lead from gold trench barrel. Lead from gold trench barrel. Okay, if you get lead from gold trench barrel on any of these weapons, so the Fract Fist is from Season of the Lost activities. It's stasis, so it actually is pretty good. We also have Wastelander, which is from Days of Eternity, which is a pain to farm. But if you can get that, then you can get that. And we also have the Ankylos, which is from the War Loophole. Infinite Grenade build, Season 15. Oh, yeah, I know what build this is from. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's from one of my builds. My Warmind Cell build on my Warlock. I was like, Infinite Grenade? What? And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense now. But yeah, those, you don't really need them, but keep them if you want. What have we got here? Best DPS, burst DPS snipers. Right, we've got Supremacy, Praedus Revenge, Distant Tumulus, and the Icolos. Okay, so Supremacy, you can get this from the Last Wish raid. If you don't already know how to cheese it and get 2 of the chests, so you have 5 chances each week to get a roll on this weapon. It's only a chance though, because there's also other stuff in the loot pool, like you can get Nation of Beasts, you can get all the Great Hunt armor, and one of the chests you can't get to on Hunter, so you can only get 5 each week. I don't think there's any way of getting on Hunter. Actually, you might be able to with Eager Edge, but I doubt that. So all you need apparently on this is triple tap, so if you get triple tap, then you're set. Praedus Revenge, roll that I've not yet to get. Rewind rounds and Frenzy. I might do Vault of Glass next season. The second Friday, I might do Vault of Glass. I'm doing the Grass of Avarice on Friday, which is probably the day that this video comes out. It's currently Thursday, so I might edit it tonight and then get the video out by tomorrow. But I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get this roll at some point. If not, I'll just get the Time Lost version from doing Master, but I doubt I can actually do a Master. Yeah, obviously this is Vault of Glass, same with the Time Lost, but you have to like a challenge for that. Distant Tumulus. Clown Cartridge Firing Line. You don't know how many times I've got this exact roll and dismantled it, because Distant Tumulus, I always thought was a bad sniper rifle. But apparently, according to DestinyRecipes.com, it's a good weapon. Get it from the World Loot Pool. If I find this when I'm putting in all my upgrade modules and all that, then I will keep it, because apparently it's good. And we have Icolos SR. Okay, this is actually a pretty good weapon. What good rolls have I got on this? Just a 1, and it's just 4 times the charm. Is box breathing not good? Also, box breathing was good. Apparently, it's 4 times the charm, or triple tap with high impact reserves. I mean, that makes sense. High impact reserves would make sense. So if you got that roll, keep that roll. This is from the World Loot Pool. We also have other good snipers. Okay, we have the Succession, which has Recombination, Reconstruction, and Vorpal. Once again, Deep Stone Crypt. I have not done this raid. The only thing I've got from this raid is a gauntlet for my hunter. So, I did a raid, just not completed it. We have the Long Walk from Prophecy. I cannot be bothered to do Prophecy to get the new weapons this season. The season has been out since August, which is like 6 months ago, and I've still not completed a single dungeon this season or a raid. I mean, like, I did a Master Nightfall, so you can't blame me for doing the Master Nightfall. I did that once. I did one Master Nightfall, and it was a 2-man, and the only one that died. I died 6 times. Actually, no, they died twice. I died 6 times somehow. So, yeah, I'm not doing the dungeon. Izume, RR4. Yeah, there's no chance that we're getting this again, because it went last week, I believe. Triple tap, Vorpal, Clown Cartridge, High Impact. All does make sense. I somehow do not even have this weapon. I swear I got it at some point. But, yeah, I'm not really bothered about snipers, because I don't use snipers unless I have to. Like, the only sniper I actually use is Whisper of the Worm, so... But yeah, Nightfalls. Can't get this anymore, so there's no real point of me mentioning that. Hand cannons, okay. Here's some decent stuff. We have the 2 Fatebringers, which have the exact same roll. Is that double explosive payload and double Firefly? Yeah, this website's definitely bugged. But yeah, all you need is explosive payload and Firefly. This makes sense because both perks are amazing. Explosive payload means that it doesn't have no damage fall off. So if you are 2 meters or 200 meters, it will hit. It will still hit as long as the range will let you and everything. And Firefly, precision hits will go kaboom on enemies. So these perks are very good together. As well as, let's see, Ice Luna from the Grass of Avarice. I'm going to try and get one of these. With Outlaw or Unrelenting with Headstone. If I can get a Headstone roll of this thing, just Headstone with some other random rubbish perks, I'm fine with that, just a Headstone, because I've actually made a Warlock build that kind of relies on Headstone. So if I can get an Ice Luna of it, that would be great, because it means I can use it in Crucible. And finally we have Nation of Beasts, which is from the Morgith encounter in Last Wish. Which, if you don't know what Morgith is, it's the giant taken ogre with all the bubbly stuff in his back that people used to cheese with Whisper of the Worm. I have not beat Morgith once. I have not beat any of the raid encounters in Last Wish. Ever. So, I will not be having this weapon for a long time. So, hopefully next season I can do all of the raids. And finally, we still got like 4 more sections to go. Linear fusion rifles is up next. We have the best fusion rifle, the Freighted Needle, and the Raids Regret. Freighted Needle, I've literally only just got this rolled today. Clown Cartridge, Vorpal Weapon, or Auto-Loading and Frenzy. I wouldn't say Frenzy, but any of these perks that isn't Frenzy would work. You don't know how many Umbral Engrams and how many Legendary Shards and how many of the whatever the material from the season is that I've spent on getting one of these rolls. Every single time I cash in one of those Engrams, I either get the Extraordinary Rendition, Far Future, or this thing, right? I get this thing 9 out of 10 times. Let's just say 8 out of 10 because the other 2 weapons are also there. I get it about 8 out of 10 times, right? And I'll get Clown Cartridge and something else, or I'll get Auto-Loading and something else, or Vorpal and something else, or Frenzy. I never got this roll until like literally today. It was this morning when I got this roll. So, yeah, that is some good luck. But yeah, all you need, Clown Cartridge, Vorpal Weapon, and you're done. And Reads Regret. Trials. Hopefully they don't reset the trials loophole, as I said about the Shadow's Wrath, because if they do, I'll be greatly upset. But yeah, Reads Regret, triple tap with Firing Line or Vorpal. This is the exact same for the Adept, I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. The Adept is literally the exact same thing. Why they had to put both of them on there, I have no idea. Anyway, regular fusion rifles, both of which I have. All you need on the Cartesian's coordinate, which is from the one loophole, or you can target farm it with the chosen engrams, is Vorpal Weapon. What is my overall on this? It's slide shot, right? Hit fire grip, and I've got liquid coils. Okay, that's pretty decent. And no composure. You can only get this from a quest from Banshee, and it is a guaranteed god roll no matter what. Just as long as you got reservoir burst on this thing, it's fine. Any fusion rifle reservoir burst is amazing. Okay, heavy grenade launchers. Don't even know why this is here, but apparently I have a god roll of the interference, which is just spike grenades. Okay. Yeah, this is from the world loophole, so I guess. Carnus Major. I literally do not own this weapon. I mean, I've had one, I just do not have one. Spike grenades, field prep, clown cartridge, and Vorpal. Okay, so this is probably going to be very easy to farm. You can get this from the Humble Engrams. You can get this from just doing the since the lost activities and whatever, so you can go and do that if you want. I'm not gonna farm for it because I don't care about grenade launchers. Finally, I say finally, we've still got another one more to do. I'm not doing the exotics. We have Hazen's Vengeance. Hazen's Vengeance can be got from the Vault of Glass, which I'm gonna do at some point. You need either autoloading holster. Is that 2? Yeah, that's 2 overflows, or another overflow, and Vorpal Weapon. This is a roll I'm going to have struggling getting, because for some reason I have terrible luck with any heavy weapon that isn't a sword. So that's the exact same thing with the time loss version, it's still glitched. We have the Ascendancy. The Ascendancy is a very difficult thing to get if you're a new light player, because you have to reset your rank on either Crucible, Gambit, or Vanguard. I'm resetting it twice on every single thing. It is Friday, and I am 2 ranks away from the one on Gambit to get the ornament, and I am 5 ranks away on Vanguard. So I'm going to be grinding the Lake of Shadows for a very long time, as well as some Gambit. And finally, for the rocket launchers, we have the Royal Entry with autoloading, lasting impressions, just play strikes. I got this roll today. Just go and play strikes. I played 1 strike and got this. The Royal Entry is it's actually a pretty good rocket launcher. So if you don't have this, go and do the regular Lake of Shadows. It literally takes 5 minutes, and you can do the strat that they got rid of in the Nightfall, because if you try and do the strat and then go into the boss room, you'll all die, which I've actually done multiple times and only just realised that that's why. But yeah, go and do the Lake of Shadows, because it literally takes like 5 minutes, and you can get this really easily if you put on the tier 3 Vanguard mod on your Ghost. Just go and do that. Finally, last 2 weapons. Swords. We have Fallen Guillotine, and we have the Zephyr. Now, I have both of these, which is amazing. Don't know how I've done it, but I have. Fallen Guillotine. All you need is Relentless Strikes and Warren Blade, apparently. Warren Blade has been nerfed. If you can get one with Relentless Strikes and Surrounded, that would be so much better, because you'll get the perk. You get that more damage, I believe. So, I mean, Swordmaster's Guard don't really matter, but if you have Swordmaster's Guard, get Swordmaster's Guard. What else have we got? We got the Zephyr with all you need is Cold Steel. I've got the curated roll from Dawning. If you did not participate in the Dawning, you cannot get this weapon. And once again, all you need is Cold Steel. And yep, that is every single weapon that you will need for the Witch Queen. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a long time of me recording this. Let me actually check with my OBS. Yep, I've been recording this video for half an hour. So, if you could subscribe and hit the like button, that would be a very big thank you from me, because I'm going to have to spend a lot more than at least 5 hours editing this video to get it out in the next, what time is it now? Out in the next about 10 hours. So, yeah, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my next upload, which is probably me doing the Witch Queen Legendary campaign. Also, if you want to see me do the Witch Queen Legendary campaign on live stream, like the entirety of it, go follow me on Twitch. There'll be a link in the description below. Also, I'm going to start doing some God Roll videos over on TikTok, so go follow me there. I'm also going to start posting some clips on there from, like, other games that I'm playing. Like, I believe I recorded a video this morning on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters, so I might post some clips on there. Or some funny duels that I did that aren't in the video, so go follow me on there. As well as, there's my Discord and Twitter down in the description below as well, which you can always follow and join me on there. And yeah, this is all from me, guys. So, stay safe, have a good day. This is Mythical Evan, sending out. Peace.
Untitled